She's not going to just start telling the police right now. She tells them, like, oh, these two and three things happened. One of them's in 2011. That's the time he was arrested. So again, that's one of the challenges, because it's looking like these were the only incidents. And if that were true, even though it could be still battered spouse, it's much harder to sell to a jury. If you want a jury to understand killing an unarmed man, you really need to show them how being in a pattern of abuse affected your brain and why you felt at this time that you needed to defend yourself.
So take us through that, because if we look at the newspaper headline of a case like this, we automatically assume things about your client that we probably shouldn't. And that's why we always encourage people to wait until all the facts come out and let the case be presented to a jury. So I want to know, how did you go about developing your defense strategy for this case that looked almost impossible to win?
The most important thing was to have an expert who was going to say that she had battered spouse syndrome, right? That was the most important thing. And we got that. And not only did we get an expert, but we got an expert, Dr. Michael Brannon, who I would highly recommend to anybody living in any state because he goes everywhere. He's excellent, and here's why. He has maybe 40 years of experience. He's very well respected. He's very well spoken. He testifies great, and the state trusts him. So many times when he comes up with an opinion, we don't end up in a trial because the state trusts his opinion.